Today we have more carpool musings because what else am I going to do on carpool? Today though, I'm not going to talk about Meridian Fields. I'm going to talk a little bit more personal. A lot of people have asked me if I plan on competing again. And that answer is no. And the reason, there's several reasons. There's a lot to my backstory that I'll go into at a later time, but I really did it as a bucket list item because I was turning 40, and also because of some things that had been through my background, I wanted to prove that I could do it. So I did it, and it went well, and I enjoyed it. And the reason I did a third competition was to make sure my feelings on it were really true, and the way I felt about it was right. I completely respect the process of bodybuilding. I love it. I think it shows you a lot about yourself. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about weight training. I learned a lot about nutrition. I just overall just learned a lot. I'll just say that. And I'm glad I did it. I have no regrets. What I found though, for me personally, is that it took over aspects of my life it shouldn't have. My priority was more focused on how many times a day I could get in the gym. And I kind of lost that sense of balance. It's not that way for everyone. It's not at all. It was for me. And so I spent this year getting back in touch with balance, getting back in touch with just fitness in general, and doing what I enjoy, and going back to my roots basically, but still maintaining what I have learned through bodybuilding. So my mother had always said that you can make a sin out of anything. There's the basic sins, and then anything that kind of rules your life and is not good for you mentally or physically can become a sin if you're continuing to push and push. And so I found that the process of bodybuilding for me personally became a personal sin. It was one that I valued more my looks, my ab cuts, my delts, whatever else I wanted to do. Now that being said, I still weight train. I still bodybuild in a sense. But I've gone back to balance and do just a myriad of things, and it's been good for me mentally. And it's allowed me to get back in touch with who I really am, because I felt myself getting lost in bodybuilding. And again, that's not the case for everyone, but it is for me. So, and I owe many thanks to people for walking me through the bodybuilding process and for standing beside me and for all their help. And I owe a huge thanks to people that have helped me break free of that world. And like I said, it's not that way for everyone. It's not. And it's not necessarily a vain sport, and it's not that way, but it became that way for me personally. So I hope that kind of answers some questions for everyone that constantly asks. No, I will not compete. I sold everything that I had that ever had to do with bodybuilding, and my trophies have been donated to Goodwill because for what they represented for me. So that's my answer. No, I won't be competing again. I'm very thankful and grateful to have had the opportunity to do it, but it just wasn't for me anymore. So I just want to say thanks, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for listening.